What up, nerds? This is your Supreme Leader, and today I'm going to be reacting to Ryan Kinel and Geeks and Soars video on Kathleen Kennedy, the controversial interview that they supposedly have cracked and exposed Kathleen Kennedy's lies and crimes at Lucasfilms and Star Wars itself, supposedly. So grab the popcorn, grab the soda, relax, because we're going to be reacting and also laughing at them too, because damn, they are really trying to scrap every inch of this interview to find something to make Kathleen look evil.
To make her look like Satanas. The devil herself, Kathleen Kennedy. The woman that must be dethroned, along with her disciples, along with her demons, and the Satan's pit of hell. She must leave Lucasfilms so the fanboys can get their fandom back and become a Star Wars fan again, even though everything is fine in reality. Evil she is. She has ruined everything. So the Ryan crying, so the Geeks and Gamers are tragic. He has recently faced all the 100 minutes, all members can say it and praise and be like, we are right, we are the way, we are Star Wars, no one can touch us. And then everything under Kathleen Kennedy, everything is bad, and Disney Star Wars is bad. We do not like anything, but we do like the grim thing, she is the worst, she is real.
But in all seriousness, these guys take humiliation to the next level. They really think that they finally saw Kathleen Kennedy crack, and everyone else is buying this crap. So we're just gonna go ahead and react to it right now, and let's see Darth Kennedy. Let's do this.
Kathleen Kennedy, not exactly known for being likable, not exactly known for being truthful, known for chaos at Lucasfilm, the destruction of an incredible IP in Star Wars that is...
It's like looking at a mirror, isn't it? It's like pointing stupid, and it's pointing directly to you and your friend, Geeks and Gamers, and the rest of your butthurt friends. Am I right? They don't realize they're also held responsible too for the destruction of the fandom. Oh, the sweet irony.
Now Disney Star Wars and will forever be Disney Star Wars. She got people's attention the other day in this IGN interview where she made a bunch of claims. One, that they don't really shelve a whole lot of projects. It's not really chaotic over at Lucasfilm. And she said something that had people really interested, talking about Kevin Feige. We reacted to this yesterday, but we need to hear it again from the horse's mouth, that the Kevin Feige project, it was never really a thing. It was never announced by Lucasfilm. That was just talked about by people in the mainstream media. Listen to this, Jeremy.
It's just, is it ready?
Yeah.
That's really what it comes down to.
Yeah. So I'm thinking about kind of projects like Rogue Squadron and Kevin Feige's project. So could those still see the light of day?
Kevin Feige's project was something announced in press, or I suppose fandom, but there was nothing ever got developed.
Right.
We never discussed an idea. We did, as everybody knows, Kevin's a huge Star Wars fan. And, if he did come up with something, I would be all ears, but that's never really happened. So.
It was
really,
never
Kathleen. Really, Kathleen. Interesting.
Now,
you say that.
It did get reported in, the Hollywood Reporter and things like that. So that would be the media. This back in September. Now, interestingly enough, there are also articles, Marvel Studios mastermind Kevin Feige developing a Star Wars movie. Comments by Alan Horn, who at the time was CCO for Disney Studios. With the close of the Skywalker saga, Kathy is pursuing a new era in Star Wars, and knowing what a diehard fan Kevin is, it made sense for these two extraordinary producers to work on a Star Wars film together.
Which is good. I really don't see what the issue is about this. If they are making a film together, yay!
That's coming from Disney. I mean,
that is Alan Horn, a major player at the time. This ain't just some random PR guy. This is Alan Horn saying it.
Now, what if I were to tell you, Jeremy, that not only did someone from Disney and Alan Horn make a comment about it, not only were all these articles about it, but what if I told you that despite Kathleen Kennedy saying it was something that happened in the press, it was never something that really went down at Lucasfilm, that on Star Wars' own YouTube channel, the Star Wars show was reporting about this? What, you can't make this shit up.
Wow.
That is very good. Next, they're gonna tell me the sky is blue and the grass is green. And the birds chirp, 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 chirp.
Wow, we're getting educated.
Kevin Feige. I mean, this is just the intro, right? And they're getting into the topics, but listen to what they say.
Kenobi.
Hello there.
Kevin Feige, diehard Star Wars fan, owner of multiple Hasbro Jabba's sail barges, and president of Marvel Studios, will now be able to add Star Wars producer to his list of achievements.
That's right. With the close of the Skywalker saga, Kevin Feige is set to co-produce an upcoming Star Wars movie with Kathleen Kennedy in a new era of Star Wars storytelling. Star Wars has been inspiring young engineers.
I threw a rock at him.
Wow, what a genius.
Just reported by the media, guys. That was just drummed up in
jibber
the media.
jabber here.
It wasn't actually happening.
I'm just
It's
gonna
not
fast
like
forward
Alan
it, 'cause
Horn.
he just
It's not like
babbles
we
on
rented our
here.
own show. But would you expect a woman who had no idea what was going on in 90% of the time on Solo until she decided to cancel the movie when it was almost done to know what's going on in her own company? Because I wouldn't. Continue, Ryan.
You're welcome, guys.
Yeah, I mean, how much more BTFO'd can you be? Like, this is Star Wars YouTube channel. Your Star Wars YouTube channel. Your own YouTube channel, The Star Wars Show. Yet, oh no, that was never really an official thing. That was reported by the media. What like just an absolute
Yeah, sure, liar. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward. I'm starting to get bored here.
People talking about it on Star Wars YouTube channel 3 years ago. Kenny once again just showing why she is a miserable leader and why Disney Star Wars is in the current state that it is.
Wouldn't be in that current state if a lot of people weren't so salty and bitchy. I'm sorry, I'm just saying how it is.
She is the absolute worst. I've been saying this for a long time. And she...
Here it comes.
She's never leaving until she's ready to leave, which should tell you everything you need to know about Disney and Lucasfilm and how they feel about you, the fan, because they hate you. She hates you.
Whoa. Shut those lips for 1 second. You and Ryan Johnson Jr. next to you right there are the reasons that Kathleen Kennedy hates you. Don't be out here talking for us that, we all hate Kathleen Kennedy and everything. No, you hate Kathleen Kennedy. Look, boss baby, I get it. You got it so shoved in there, but don't be out here saying that, she hates you speak for, no, you do not speak for anyone. You and boss baby over there don't make that shot. You guys never make that shot. And nothing would make your wet dreams come true to see Kathleen Kennedy walk out. And you know what? I kind of hope she doesn't at this point now. You know what? I was kind of, she should probably leave and all that stuff before. But now it's like, it's kind of fun to see your guys' fantasies and dreams crumble upon your eyes because you don't get to win anything. And it tortures you that they continue on without you. These bozos actually believe the crap that they say. They say that they don't cater to us, the fans. I can guarantee you that there's some fans out here who are watching this are happy with how Disney is running Star Wars right now. And I don't see them complaining on the internet or anything. Man, the triggerness is strong with these two, I swear.
They hate you. They hate Star Wars. They hate George Lucas's creation. And she's not going anywhere. So give up on it. Walk away from it. I mean, again, unless you're enjoying it, which is your prerogative, she is the worst leader we have ever seen in entertainment. She's terrible.
And you guys are just going to keep coming right back. And I'll be right here to make fun of you guys because you know what? It is just entertaining. You and Big Head Johnson over there are going to come back to sucking that mouse's dick once those Star Wars movies come out and all those TV shows come out because you guys have nothing to do on your weekends. So you guys got to come back and get that clout. If it profits you, ka-ching, ka-ching. And you guys are going to come back too to make fun of Daisy Ridley and her movie because you guys can't get over the sequel trilogy, even though you guys needed to move on years ago. And I know people who have moved on. You guys are the equivalent of a New York cockroach trying to hit it every time, but no matter how many times you try to scare it off and everything, it just keeps coming right back. You guys are like the cockroaches from the kitchen. You guys are going to be hiding in the refrigerator, but damn, as soon as you guys see that food on the table, You guys are gonna come out and get that.
Also, during that interview, she was talking about like all the people that they wanted to hire for Lucasfilm and do Star Wars movies. She's like, they're busy. Imagine being in a position where people are just too busy to do Star Wars.
Oh, geeks, don't be jealous that you didn't get picked.
That was every person's dream, is to work on a Star Wars movie. Every person's dream was to have the honor to work on a Star Wars movie, to be involved in a Star Wars property, except for Harrison Ford. Every single person wanted to be involved in that. And now you've made it to the point where people would rather just take a random Netflix movie over directing a Star Wars film.
Error. I'm gonna have to stop you there, my friend, because what you just said there is bullshit. A Star Wars fan's dream, and yet you guys poop Lizzo's dream to be on Star Wars and Jack Black's too. So what the fuck are you babbling about? Do you want to know why they rather take the Netflix show over the Star Wars TV show or movie? I'll tell you why. Listen closely. It's because every time somebody comes, you guys go after them. You guys are like wolves. You eat them alive, inside out. You try to get inside their mind, like with Moses Ingram, Jake Lloyd, and the list goes on, baby. That's why nobody wants to go into Star Wars, because you guys spook them off. And when you guys see a celebrity, they're ruining Star Wars, the horror.
That just shows you how badly it has been damaged. It's objectively dead.
He can't be serious. This guy cannot really just believe what he just said there. Well, what? You think Star Wars is dead? No. Star Wars is only going to continue to be alive to the next generation and then to the next one after that one. It's going to continue as long as the fans keep them alive, with or without Disney, and that is a fact. At this point, you're delusional and lost hope on the franchise you once loved.
There's nothing that resembles Star Wars in any way, shape, or form right now.
Wow. Absolutely wow. He did not just say that. Seriously, how dumb is he? Are you going to have to actually get the Disney Plus subscription so that you could actually go and watch the new shows? Because I know it already kills you that you got to do that. It's like saying that the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Does not resemble the Yu-Gi-Oh! From the one that we grew up with, or that Dragon Ball Super doesn't resemble Dragon Ball Z. My guy, you really need to go and watch the new stuff. And you could talk to any of the Star Wars fans, even me myself, and tell me, where does it resemble? Oh, I could tell you. I could give you some information on that. And I could tell you how it reflects on and connects with the prequels, the original trilogy, the sequel trilogy, history itself of over 100 years. Right and left, politically. And if you do not see the bigger picture, my friend, then you got some serious investigating that you got to do, my friend. Because I could guarantee you, there is a lot of lore and a lot of history in Star Wars that is still Star Wars. And at no point, Star Wars does not feel like Star Trek, or it feels like the MCU. No, Star Wars will always be Star Wars. Period. No ifs and or buts.
And Kathleen Kennedy continues to prove how bad she is at her job every single day. And
well, let's see. Let's look at the numbers, shall we? The Force Awakens made $2.5 billion. Now, let's look at The Last Jedi. It made $1.6 billion, which is a lot of money. The most controversial Star Wars movie yet. And let's see the spin-offs. Rogue One, a Star Wars story, $1.3 billion. And we all know how Solo did. It did like a little less than $500,000. It was a box office flop. And then we have Rise of Skywalker, $1.2 billion. And it just got me thinking, how is she doing a terrible job if the numbers are so damn good? Somebody explain to me that, please. And merchandise, we all know that's going well too as well. Well, maybe not, since the decline of, Baby Yoda merch and other Star Wars toys, but it still sells. People are still buying Star Wars merchandise. Plain and simple. Otherwise, why is it when I go to Disneyland, I still see people buy toys, shirts, drinks? You see what I'm saying? So how is Kathleen Kennedy not doing a good job if I still see people buying? It seems to me people love what they see. You just can't admit it. And I think if it wasn't for her so-called failures, you wouldn't be even reacting to her.
Now she's being exposed as a point-blank liar, and that can't be disputed either.
Yeah, that's just embarrassing. That's just straight up embarrassing for her to try to make these claims, to get so defensive about all the chaos at Lucasfilm, and to have all the receipts so readily available for everyone. Kathleen Kennedy, another failure to add to the list.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like there's 2 more people that should be on that list. Not Kathleen Kennedy, no. She's out. I'm referring to the Boss Baby and Ryan Johnson Jr.
Unbelievable. I don't know who's watching it anymore. I really don't. I mean,
Wow. This is historical. I cannot believe this. He doesn't know. How does he not know? You really don't know who watches Star Wars? Well, hello, kids, teens, adults, the elderly, older adults. May I continue on? You, most importantly, you're still watching Star Wars, along with Ryan Johnson Jr. sitting next to you over there. Of course! That is the stupidest statement I have ever heard in my entire life. I'm not gonna let this slide. How do you not fucking know who watches Star Wars? Are you that fucking stupid? How does anyone take this guy serious? Along with Bobblehead over here. Oh my god, this is embarrassing. That is an all-time embarrassment. You said that on the internet. Guys with common sense can answer that question immediately. Who watches Star Wars? Star Wars fans. Oh, can you be more specific? I could be more specific. Women, girls, teens, young adults, men, preteens, etc. The list goes on. To not know, that's just like... How old is he? I gotta look this up. Oh my god. I cannot believe this shit. This is embarrassing. Oh my god. Jeremy Griggs was born on 8th of March, 1979. 1979. That means your ass is... Alright. I went to Google him. And it says that he was born on March 8th, 1979. Add a 1. That's 80. 20 more years. 21. Add 23 more years. That means he is 44 years old. And he doesn't know who watches Star Wars? Holy shit! Wow! Absolutely wow! My mind is fucking blown away. I cannot believe... I'm having a meltdown, guys. You cannot... Oh my god, this is fucking... ridiculous. How a fucking kid could tell you the answer. My daddy watches Star Wars. My sister watches it. A fucking kid could answer that question easily. Anyone can. And you don't know? A guy who has over 300,000... Hang on, how many subscribers does this fool have? You have over 300,000 subscribers, and you don't know the answer to that question, which anyone, I can guarantee you, even people who aren't Star Wars fans, can answer that question easily. It is fucking mind-blowing that a YouTuber with this much influence, with many subscribers, with so much knowledge, supposedly, about what's going on in Hollywood, SJW world, he does not know what Star Wars is being catered to. How is anyone supposed to expect me to take this clown serious if he does not even know the answer to that question, which anyone could fucking answer? And I know you guys can't see my face, but it's fucking red and annoyed because, oh my god, this guy is the fucking cake of stupidity. I cannot believe it that anyone takes him credible for anything. Wow. Only in the United States of America you see this. This is unreal, guys. This is unfucking real. And I'm fucking melted and blown away by this. Never in my life have I heard such a stupid line. This was it right here. This was the worst thing I've ever heard in my life.
I know that there are people that watch it, and there's always going to be somebody that watches it. The hardcore fan base, I feel, has just been lost completely. And again, outside of something catastrophic, I don't think the fan base comes back. I don't think there's a scenario where you can bring them back and get them back. I just don't see it.
I think I know what's the problem. You think I know the fan base is out there. You're just too blind. You have this blindfold in your eyes. You can't see the bigger picture. There's a lot of us out there. You just can't see us. And you want to talk about hardcore fans. Oh, I'm one of those hardcore fans. Even my friend is one of those too as well. So I'm pretty sure there's some hardcore fans out there who still enjoy what they're seeing right now. And that's a fact. All right, my friends. This is where I'm going to conclude this reaction video. And damn, this was a fucking roller coaster of entertainment, my friend. That was wild. That's the first time I have a meltdown this hard in a while. Your Supreme Leader just had a freaking breakdown. But it'll be okay after a couple of martinis, if you know what I mean. No, I'm kidding. Oh, but anyway, if there's anything we could take from this whole interview is that it's just a bunch of things that has already been said in the past. And, you know, for the most part, they're just things that are going to happen eventually. And it's just to the point where they just like to over-exaggerate. Like, oh, she's a liar and everything. But, you know, when it does happen, it's going to be like, aha, told ya. And I really don't see where are the lies being told. You're just kind of confirming what Kevin Feige and Kathleen have said. I really see no articles there saying, oh, there really isn't anything going on. You know what? It's really nonsense and gibberish that these guys are just spewing. And for me, it's hilarious that they still think they could still scare and intimidate Kathleen Kennedy with this and try to make her look like the bad person that she is, but nah. So it doesn't make any sense why they even made the video to begin with. If in the video we can see Kathleen Kennedy, she answered those questions like a boss. And I'm going to leave a link to my video where I break down the interview so you guys can see for yourselves. Well, my friends, this is where I'm going to be concluding my video. This was me reacting to the Boss Baby and Ryan Cryan Johnson Jr. And I'll see you guys in the next video, my friends. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the First Order to stand up and rise against these punks. Goals 2000. See you guys on the next one. Peace!